18 February 3102 BC. He was resting under a banyan tree in a deep meditative state when a hunter mistook his feet for a deer's ear, shot an arrow with which Krishna passed away and reached Vaikuntha. The hunter Jara was none other than Bali in his previous birth, who was killed by Lord Ram in Tretyug. Bali took birth as a hunter in his next life in Dwapar Yuga and had his karmic duty on himself to kill Rama, who was the cause of his death in his previous life. Upon hearing the tragic news, Pandavas assembled there and finally cremated Lord after Arjuna pulled out the arrow from the Lord's foot. Pandavas cremated Krishna, after which everything was turned into ashes, but his heart was still burning and beating. Hello curious minds, and today we'll talk about Jagannath Puri temple and the beating heart of Krishna, and why Indira Gandhi was not allowed inside the temple. What are the mysteries behind the Jagannath Puri temple that have mesmerized the scientists for so many centuries? After Lord Krishna left his mortal body, his heart did not stop beating. Later, upon divine instructions, it was set afloat in a river inside a wooden log and then turned into a blue stone. Centuries later, Indira Yamuna, who was an immense devotee of Lord Vishnu, had a dream where Lord Vishnu informed him that his heart is still floating in the ocean and it's going to come ashore in Puri. He took it to the city of Puri and decided to build a temple for Lord Krishna and began the preparations by keeping the heart that came along with a wooden case inside a wooden idol of Krishna. It came to be called as Brahma Padarth, which means a thing that was made by the element of Brahma. Now, most commonly, an idol in a Hindu temple is made of stone or metals, but this idol was made of wood. Why? Because it was made of Brahma Padarth, which was Krishna's vibrating heart. And it could electrocute anyone, so it was required to build an idol which would be a poor conductor of electricity. And wood was the best option at that time. The heart is conserved inside a fish-shaped chamber present inside the statue. The idol has to be replaced every 12 years once, as it gets eroded by the heart that's inside it. When the priests were asked if they have any first-hand experience of it, they said that no one is allowed to see or touch the heart. Their eyes are blindfolded, hands covered as they carry the idol, because as per belief, anyone who sees the heart or the Brahma Padarth is bound to die immediately. Hence, Odisha government has ordered total blackout on the night of this procedure, so that the entire Puri is totally veiled in darkness. And hence it is believed that Krishna's heart is still beating in Jagannath Puri. Now let's have a look at why Indira Gandhi was not allowed to visit the temple. Jagannath Puri temple has been invaded 18 times in history. One of the most significant invasions occurred in 16th century when Afghan ruler Kala Pahad attacked the temple. He destroyed many of the temple structure and killed thousands of devotees. This invasion had a profound impact on temple and its followers, causing widespread fear and devastation. Because of which, now anyone from the different faith than Hindus, Jains, Buddhists and Sikhs are not allowed inside the temple. Indira Gandhi, being married to a Parsi, was no longer a Hindu, and that's the reason why she was not allowed to enter the temple. Now let's look at some of the mysteries of Jagannath Puri temple. Jagannath Puri temple is located on the eastern coast of India, which is not that far away from the shore. So when you are outside the temple, you are able to hear the noise of the sea, the noise of the water. But what's surprising is, the moment you enter the temple from the Singhadwar, the audibility of the waves of the ocean is completely lost. This phenomena is more evident in the evening time, and there is no scientific explanation to this phenomena because as soon as you exit the temple, the sound comes back. Take any place on the earth on the daytime, the breeze from the sea comes to the land and the opposite happens in the evening. But in Puri, the breeze has a tendency to contradict and opt for exact opposite direction. In the daytime, the breeze blows from land to sea, and in evening, it's the exact opposite that happens. Now, the most intriguing mystery of Jagannath Puri temple is the method of cooking. So how it works in Jagannath Puri temple, exactly 7 vessels are used to cook prasadam, which are placed exactly on top of one another, and the firewood is placed at bottom of the pot. But to your surprise, the pot at the top cooks first, and so the second, third, fourth, and the pot at the bottom cooks last. The sky is the bird's domain. We see birds sitting, resting, and flying above our heads and rooftops all the time. But this particular area is restricted. Not even a single bird is encountered above the temple's dome. Even an airplane could not be seen hovering above the temple. Might be because Lord Jagannath doesn't want the view of his mansion to be disturbed. Even a child knows that any piece of cloth is dominated by the wind to fly according to its course. The same principle has numerous applications, from the giant sails on your ship to a small flag in your hand. All follows the same code. But it looks like the flag mounted on the top of Jagannath Puri temple is a unique exception to the principle. This particular flag flows in the opposite direction to the course of the wind. Even scientists are not able to explain that what exactly causes the flag to fly in the opposite direction. Every day, a priest climbs the walls of the temple with a height equivalent to that of a 45-story building to change the flag atop the temple's dome. This ritual dates back to the date the temple was built. The priest climbs the wall without any kind of protective gear and changes the flag every day. It is said that if in case the flag is not changed, then the temple will be shut down for 18 years. A necessary detail when sketching anything is shading. Shading happens when sunlight glows on one part of the subject, leaving a shadow on the other side, which ultimately triggers shade. But what if something has no shadow? The temple's dome is reported to have no shadow at all at any time of the day and any direction possible. Could it be an architectural marvel or Lord Jagannath's message to humanity? There are two mysteries which are present at the pinnacle of the Jagannath Puri temple, which is the Sudarshan Chakra. The first oddity revolves around the theory of how the hard metal weighing about a ton just got up there without any machinery, just with the human force of that century. The second one deals with the architectural technique of the chakra. From every direction you look, the chakra looks back with the same appearance. It's like it was designed to look just the same from every direction. So here you have the history and mysteries of Jagannath Puri